It soon became clear that good looks could draw attention anywhere. Sean had just moved to a new city, and before he even had time to get familiar with the surroundings, a group of girls surrounded him. Having never been in a relationship, he was shy and awkward, yet they still pulled him into their car and exchanged contact information. From that moment on, his once quiet life was destined to be disrupted. The next day, a man claiming to be the former owner of there barged into the yard, insisting the property belonged to him. Lisa, furious, drove him away. But later that night, he smashed the window and forced his way inside. Lisa grabbed a weapon and shouted for her son, but the intruder kicked her to the ground, pulled out a knife, and prepared to strike. Lisa tried to block him, but her hand was slashed open. The man pinned her down, taped her mouth shut, and cuffed her wrists. Just as he began tearing her clothes in an attempt to assault her, Sean rushed in and knocked him unconscious. Afterward, Lisa secured the man with handcuffs and told Sean to fetch the first aid kit. To their shock, the intruder regained consciousness quickly and hurled insults at her. Enraged, Lisa raised a knife and lunged at him, only to be stopped by Sean, who had just come downstairs. "This is self-defense," he urged. "We need to call the police." But Lisa blocked him. She feared that if news of a killing inside the inn spread, no guests would ever stay again. So mother and son decided to handle the aftermath themselves. As they were cleaning up, a police car slowly pulled up outside. Lisa forced herself to stay calm and greeted the officer. Luckily, he was only on patrol. Just as he was about to leave, however, he asked to use the restroom and opened the very room where the body was hidden. Mother and son froze in terror, but the officer noticed nothing unusual. Believing the danger was behind them, they tried to return to normal life. But the next day, while Lisa was signing for a delivery, police officers showed up with a search warrant. Alarmed, she rushed to the hospital to find Sean. "The police are searching the house," she told him. Sean hurried home and carefully examined the floor. Something was missing. He confessed to his mother, when disposing of the body, he had accidentally left behind the man's belt, and now it was gone. Left with no choice, Lisa went to see Sheriff Pete that night. Dressed elegantly, she appeared at his doorstep. Pete, surprised, quickly ushered her inside. When she returned home later, she told Sean that for now they were safe, the belt was in Pete's possession, and he hadn't mentioned it to anyone. But Lisa, tormented, confronted her son. "Why did you leave the belt behind?" Sean, guilt-ridden, understood the heavy price his mother had paid for their fragile safety. That night, Lisa entered his room and said quietly, "As long as the belt is in Pete's hands, he'll use it to control us, forcing us into things we don't want to do. Just like your father once did." Determined, Sean slipped out into the night and broke into Pete's house. He searched everywhere but found nothing. Then he noticed a locked door. Opening it, he discovered an entrance leading down to the basement. Behind a heavy iron door, he was stunned to find a girl in prison inside. At that very moment, Pete's car pulled into the driveway. His dog barked furiously, alerting him to the intruder. Sean panicked at the sound of Pete's voice and tried to escape through the window, but the girl clung to him desperately, begging to be taken with him. And just then, the doorbell rang.